Oh, hello, lovely people. Happy day, whatever day it is that you are listening or watching this, because by the way, before we go into today, which I'm really excited to speak about today's topic, it's been brewing inside of me for years, and it just came to me, like the sentence came to me just the other day, and I was like, oh, I need to share this message. I need to speak about this. More people need to know about this. But as I was just saying, you can also now watch me live record these podcasts on my YouTube channel. It's just at Vicky Coaching. I will link it in the show notes for you, or you can always email us and ask for the link, and then you can see me live. So if you're watching live, hello, welcome. This is my apartment. Not apartment. Don't live in an apartment anymore. I live in a house. This is my office. Lovely to see you here. Lovely to have you. Okay, so we started watching the new show on Netflix, How to Get Rich. It's great, really recommend it. It's really powerful for having some conversations and thinking about what the premise is, like, what does your rich life mean to you? And it got me thinking about how often we are being told that in order to have time, we have to get rich first. I even remember when I started doing coaching, and I really started like fine-tuning it down from anxiety and procrastination into like, oh, it's all about our time. That's really what I help people with. I want people to have plenty of time for the things that they want. I want them to have plenty of time to never have to rush, to be able to be present, to not have that time pressure that makes their shoulders tense up all the time. I want them to have plenty of time to dream, plenty of time to do the things that spark joy in them that aren't productive to society. I want people to have plenty of time to rest. Like, this is it. But the big message, the big mistake that we see out there, that I see out there, the messaging everywhere is like, yes, time is more important than money. I think we are seeing that dialogue happen now. I'm seeing even with the big financial influencers, they're always coming back to this one core message. I'm going to get to it, I promise. But there's still an issue with it. So the core message that we see is make money so you can have time. That's it. Make money so you can have time freedom. And so what I remember someone saying to me years ago was, yeah, having time is nice, but only for rich people. And I want you to even just pause and think for a minute, honestly, if that's the way you think about it too. And don't be surprised if it is, because it's so much of the messaging out there is, you know, you can have time when you've got money, as though money is the necessary step to create time. Now, I'm not saying that without any money, I mean, you can, people do choose this. People choose to exclude themselves from the workforce and you know, spend their time outside of earning completely. So actually people do choose this, but I'm not saying don't let your brain go extreme here and shut you out of this opportunity to what I'm going to share. Don't let it go extreme. What I'm saying is you don't have to create money in order to create time. Now, you may be listening to this and have a 9-to-7 job and a side hustle and 3 kids and think, no, I need money so that I can pay for childcare, or, you know, pay for activities for my kids and pay for a team to support me in my side hustle, or pay to, you know, make money in my business so that I can leave my job or get promoted or whatever it might be. I just want you to notice if your brain automatically is like, here's why this doesn't apply to me. Because the truth is, whenever we come up against a known dialogue in our brain, that dialogue that, you know, we need money to have time freedom, we are going to get hit with blocks straight away. Our brain doesn't want us to change the way we've been thinking about something, especially if we've been thinking about that for a long time, and double especially if lots of people in our lives and in our circles that we're having conversations with also think that way. So if your brain has started to initially offer you the reasons why this doesn't apply for you, nothing's gone wrong. That's your brain doing its job. I want you to think about why it might. Why might it apply to you? So the truth is, just to go back a few steps, we hear this everywhere. Time is money. The whole system in which we work is this idea of retirement, which is we make money now and then we have time later. It's indoctrinated into our culture, into our society, into our ways of work. It's indoctrinated into us without any choice of our own. And then again, I am seeing this movement towards our time, wanting time freedom and craving time freedom, but it's coming at a cost. It's coming at I'll show you how to get time freedom by showing you how to make money on autopilot in your sleep, or make more money this year and retire early, or whatever it might be. It's still through this system of I will have time freedom by first having money. And the problem with this is, if you set, for example, I've seen this countless times, if you set a financial goal and you're like, once I achieve that goal, then I will work less, then I will take Fridays off, then I will take a 2-week vacation every year, or whatever it might be, take 3 2-week vacations every year, go from whatever it might be, then I will have time for myself, even just an afternoon or an hour, or then I will go get a massage, or then I will go work out, whatever it might be that you want to create time for. You're going to never create time for that thing, because the goalpost always moves. If you set a financial goal, sorry about that, you set a financial goal, the goalpost moves, and you're probably smiling to yourself right now because that's already happened. It's already happened. You already set the goal. You already said you would do something when you achieve that goal, and the goalpost moved, because our brain doesn't like change. So it uses the money, and as well as society that's indoctrinated us into using the money, as a reason to not create the time for what we want and not create the time freedom. And what I want to offer you is that you can have time freedom right now. Maybe you can't have time freedom 24/7. I mean, there's kind of 2 ways to look at it. One is to acknowledge that what you are doing with your time, you are choosing. I remember coaching a working mum, and she was saying, I have to spend time with my kids, and that takes away from my work. And I said, well, actually you don't, because some parents don't spend any time with their kids. And she was like, oh no, but I want to. Okay, so she has time freedom because she wants to spend time with her kids, and she's actually choosing it how she wants. So for those of you that think like, oh no, my time, I'm not doing what I want with my time, maybe you do. Maybe it's not the obvious thing. Maybe you have a job and you think, well, I don't want to go to work in that job, but actually you do like the salary, or actually you do like the purpose or the mission behind it, or you do like the people that you work with, or you do like the opportunity to be creative or problem solve. Like, there are other jobs out there. You could go out and get another job. Why that job? Why that company? And even if it is, no shade, even if it is because I'm like comfortable in this and it suits my lifestyle. One of my best friends works in a job she's worked for years, and she's a mum of 2, and it really suits her lifestyle that she can drive to work. They're super flexible, super lenient. Is it the career of her choice? Is it the job of her dreams? No, but she wants it right now. She's choosing it because of what she's created and what it creates for her life. So really think about that. But the second thing, so that's a really big part of it. Where do I already have time freedom? I really want you to think about that. Where do I already have it? Where do I already have time choices? What are my time choices I'm choosing right now? And really write a list. It's almost like a gratitude list, but it's like a time choice list. That's what I would title it, the time choice list. And really seeing where you already have some time freedom. Don't let your perfectionist brain tell you that it has to be all or nothing. We want to start noticing what's already working in order to create more of it 100% of the time. That's a little hack for you. Now, the second thing is what are my time wants that I don't have? What's my time freedoms that I crave that I don't have right now? It may be, for me, I have this, but it was something I really wanted that I didn't have, especially with a new baby at times. I wanted a morning in bed. I wanted an hour in bed by myself in the morning. I really wanted it. Now I have it. But wanting that allowed me to make decisions to make that happen. Like, I will do the nights with the baby, or I will do, putting him down, and my husband will do the mornings, which suits us because he can't sleep in after the baby wakes up, but I can. So I really love that time. I really wanted to be able to we put the baby into nursery 3 days a week. I don't want him to be in 5 days a week right now. I want to spend more time with him, but at the same time, not necessarily all the days. So we recently joined, we put him in the crèche for 2 hours on a Friday, and my mum has him for a few hours on the Monday. So we really have him around mainly for those few days, but a little bit of a break, which I love. So really think, what is it for you that you want to spend time on? Is it spending time resting? Is it spending time with a friend that you love? Is it spending time on a trip or on an experience or learning how to cook, like really, like the sky's the limit here. Write the full list, get everything down, all your ideas. There's no bad ideas. I encourage you to be kooky and crazy and original and out there, and also to not judge yourself if you are not, but really start thinking about your time wants. What is it that you want? What would total time freedom be like to you? And then I want you to think about how you can start now. And that means just like picking one and thinking about how to start now. Instead of, I'll have this when I have money, how can I have this now? So if, for example, you want to start learning how to cook or learning how to bake, that's like a fun one that I've had in the past that I'm not having now, although I did bake last week. So maybe it's coming back. So wanting to bake. So how can you have that now? So it may be, for example, that you said, oh, when I retire, I'll learn to bake. You can actually bake now. Because even if you wanted to, I mean, I did like a 15-minute quick bake. You can literally Google fast baking and then like whatever ingredients you want, like fast baking, dark chocolate, peanut butter. This was what I was searching. Fast baking, dark chocolate, peanut butter, food like treats that are good for babies as well. Because I'm, you know, thinking of the babe too. And I got this really yummy oat recipe, like oats and dark chocolate and peanut butter and banana, and it was yummy and it was super fast. I used to make date balls or whatever it might be. This is not gonna become a baking show, I promise. But really just like, it doesn't have to be, well, I need to, you know, prep something for 3 hours and make it. Like, start now, start small. That's what I would say to you. So the big message of today is you don't need money to create time freedom. You have some time freedom right now. Really get super clear on what are my time freedoms that exist right now. Where are they? I'm going to look for them. I'm going to celebrate them. I'm going to take ownership for creating them. That is going to supercharge you to create more. Then you're going to get, what are my time wants, my time freedom wants? Get the long list out, put it all out there. It's like fun to like see and visualize. And remember, don't do that until you've done the first part. You want to be super clear that you have some time freedoms before you go into what you want. Otherwise, your brain will spiral into the, I can't create this. When you start with how you've already created it, your brain goes into this different, effective problem-solving way of thinking, oh, I can. And then pick one thing for the week. You can pick a different thing every week. You can pick a different thing every day if you want. Pick one thing and start now. Don't wait to have more money. It's a lie. It's a lie that will keep you from pursuing things that you want with your time today. And your time is super precious. Your life is literally made up of your time. And I really want you to spend your time how you choose and to have total time freedom, because at the end of the day, it's way more valuable than another zero in your bank account. It's like, I don't know. I don't know what I was going to say there, but it's way more valuable. Like, it's literally what your life is made up of, is your time. And having total time freedom is available for all of us. It really is, once we use these two things of like, why am I choosing this with my time? And what else do I want to choose? And it doesn't mean it's all available today and you can go from 0 to 100. Although if you do want to do that more, come join Time Hackers and I will help you out. But really it means like, you are not waiting. It's not like, I'll wait 10 years. I'll wait till achieve this goal. I'll wait until retirement. I'll wait till I've left this job. I'll wait to bullshit. Honestly, I'm calling bullshit. So I really am leaving you with some very simple steps here to create time freedom in pursuit of total time freedom, which is available for you. I know it's available for you because I was working 80+ hour weeks. I was doing 5 events a week, plus an online MBA, plus I was running a startup, plus I was doing this coaching work and whatever. Like, I literally was doing it all at once. And now I have 15-hour weeks because that's what I choose. And you don't have to choose that. But if you do, we are going to be opening up, by the way, a 12-month payment plan for the 15-hour work week mastermind very soon. So excited to share that with you. So you can come and create it here. But I just want you right now to stop waiting for time freedom. I want you to create it now because you are capable of creating it now and you deserve it now. And your life is valuable. You are valuable. So that's just my little wish for you, some time freedom. And I recommend, honestly, doing this as soon as you've listened to this podcast, because otherwise life gets busy, other people's opinions get in, and you're going to go back to that screen or that phone or that podcast or whatever it might be, that community that tells you that money comes first before time. And I want to tell you that money is a step that is optional. Time is available for you right now. It is not elusive. It is not only for the rich. Like, pick time today, choose time today. All right, loves, that's it from me. Bye.